Hello! Welcome to another episode of Aaron Plays Technic. I've been busy. Are you ready to see this? It's a beautiful thing. If you remember last time I had diamond pipe right there, I decided that that was not necessary because if I'm going to split them up right here, then only iron will go down this row and it will go in, and then the powder will come up, and then it'll go down into the furnace, and then it will go back up and then into the pipe. And I didn't bother to sort these things into chests yet, but this is all the stuff that the quarry has produced, along with some glass and stuff that I smelted. The cool thing about this is when I wasn't running the quarry, I just put something, I think I put cobblestone in the macerator and it turned it into sand, and then it cooked it. You saw a couple of chickens in here. I put some chickens in here. It's pretty rad. I made another bat box, and that bat box is connected to the geothermal generator, which is right here. I figure that when it's dark outside, the other bat box doesn't really last very long if all these machines are running. And in fact, I had something in all 5 macerators, all 5 electric furnaces at the same time, and the quarry was running, and it didn't have enough power to run everything. So I put another... Ooh. Die from a stupid tiger. Wow, he's not happy. I did make another low voltage solar array to give a little more power, and both of the bat boxes are fully charged right now. But like I said, with all those macerators and everything running, it kind of taxes the thing. So I'm going to keep building these, and then eventually when I get to 8, I will make a medium voltage solar array, and I will make a transformer. And I'm not sure if you need... I think you need a low voltage transformer before you go to all of those other machines. And I may make an MFE as well, since the MV solar array produces so much more power. So this thing is working pretty well. It's moving a lot more quickly than it was before. Probably like twice as fast as the last time you saw it. And what I want to do today is, first I need to kill that tiger. No idea where it went. There it is. Alright. I want to pump some oil, and to do that we're going to need a pump and we're going to need a container. And I don't think I remembered to craft redstone engines. One of the videos I saw used a steam engine for that, and one of them used 4 redstone engines. And I have 5 pistons, so I think I'm going to do it with redstone engines because, you know, might as well. Let me get rid of some of this stuff. So basically what I want to do is I want to make a tank, make a tank, or make some tanks, and then eventually I want to make a refinery. So this is how this goes. We make a diamond, or not a diamond pick, an iron pick that goes right here, and then this is the recipe for the pump. So let's put that thing together and then we'll get pumping. I think that oil goes all the way down to bedrock, so it should be quite a bit. Oh wait, mining well, and then you put a tank on top of the mining well, and then that makes... I don't remember the recipe for this one. Actually, I don't know that I ever looked it up. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. So I'm just going to make a bunch of tanks. One of those will go on that mining well. Wow, that only made 12. Okay. One of them goes on the mining well, and it turns into a pump. And let me look up the engine recipe again. Wooden gears and glass, so that's not too expensive. Probably all out of glass down here or up here. So I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. It's noon right now. It was morning when I started the episode. Let me go ahead and craft those things since we already know the recipe, and then I'll meet you back here, and then we'll go over to the oil and set this thing up. One more thing, I made a cactus farm, and it automatically feeds the chest. Everything drains to the middle, and then there's a water source block at the bottom which runs underneath here, and then there is an obsidian pipe. You may be able to see it right through the corner there. Obsidian pipe sucks up all the cactus, and the gold pipe shoots it up into the chest. So I'm gonna have to make some transport pipes, and I need to waterproof them. Oh, I just have to cook it. Okay. Apparently I ran out of stuff there. So I'm going to cook these up. I'm going to make our redstone pumps, and then go grab some of that cobblestone transport pipe and wood transport pipe, and then when it's morning, because this is probably going to take me a few minutes to do that, I'll come back when it's morning, and then we'll go set it up. So I'll see you in just a second. Welcome back. It's morning. Something interesting. For some reason, I put them in there. If you put them at the bottom, you get nothing. If you put them up here, then you get the waterproof stuff. So I don't think I'm going to need more than 2 of those. So I'm only going to make 2 of those, and I'll make as many of those as I can. Unfortunately, you only get 1 for 1 when it comes to this, which kind of sucks, but you know, what are you going to do? Let me make another shovel before we go on, because I hate digging dirt with my hands. I'll probably grab some water on the way down. So I want to get a tank of oil and then refine it into fuel. And by that time, I should be able to make another pump. And then we can pump water and the fuel into a combustion engine. And I think they run faster than those engines I have plugged into the quarry right now. I'm not saying we're going to use it to power the quarry, but I want to practice. You can use engines, they generate electricity, and then you make electricity pipes, or electric transport pipes, or whatever. And then you can transmit the electricity somewhere, and it's not that far away, actually. So let's build a little thing. We're going to put our well right there. Going to put our redstone thingamabobs right there. And I'm just doing that to get the redstone. I'm going to have to put a redstone torch on those. And then I think that our wood pipe has to go up at the top. Hopefully we have enough pipe to do this. So I'm not sure we will, so I'm going to run it this direction. And we'll just set our tank on the side of the mountain for now. Or I was going to do more than one tank, but I mean, I guess I could just stack it way up, because they'll stack. I'm pretty sure they'll stack as high as you can stack them. Or what we could do I think we have just enough waterproof pipe to connect it to that. Did that connect? Yes, it did. Alright, so let me see. That's, I think that one is 6 tall. And that one is 5 tall. I'm not sure if you get that back if you break it. We do. Okay, so I'm going to keep one of these for when I make another pump. And I think that's connected. I'm not really sure. I've never done this. I'm getting to the point where I'm just trying stuff in the episodes instead of doing it in creative ahead of time, which may or may not be a bad practice. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I kind of like to discover it on camera, and then, you know, if it doesn't go the way I thought it was going to go, then maybe somebody will learn something. There's a little thing that went down through there, and I don't know if we can see it because I didn't put it. Yeah, there it goes. It's just got enough power, and it's going to go down. And if the... Oh, look, it's pumping. There it goes. Cool. Alright, sweet. I don't think these work particularly fast. I could have grabbed a solar array and probably put it over here to power that thing, and it would have worked a little faster. But it's not something that's really that really needs to happen that quickly. You know, basically what it's doing is it's just taking. I guess it sucks it up from this whole level. I'm not really sure. Oil, I don't think that makes infinite pools like water does. So just like lava doesn't. But all the videos I've seen say this was a pool of lava. Somebody put the pump right in the middle and it pumped it dry. So I'm not sure exactly how it works, but it looks like it is working. Can definitely see oil moving into the tanks. And I heard that each notch on that was a bucket's worth of liquid. So it's getting split up, you know, whatever, that's cool. So this thing, I guess, is just going to go and go and go until there's no more oil left to pump, or until the tanks fill up, I imagine. So basically, I'm just going to let that go and then come back and check on it in a while. Still a bunch of stuff. I don't think I've even gone down there yet. And our quarry is still working its tail off. And everything is automatically cooking, which is awesome. I didn't show you upstairs. I changed this walkway around, and I put in glass so I can see all the mesmerizing engine lights flashing red and orange, which, from what I understand, as long as they're hooked up to a transport pipe, they won't blow up. It's just fine. I put our other electric furnace up here. It's hooked up to the geothermal generator. This macerator will actually, once it macerates anything, I hooked a transport pipe up to the back of it, so everything automatically gets put in this chest, because this is where all the coal goes. So that's what I did in between episodes. There may be a better way to do this part, but like I said, when I tried to do the macerator thing with the different kinds of ores, the second one just sat on top of it. And if I get, you know, a huge stack, I didn't want to lose ores to despawning, because that kind of defeats the whole purpose. So this is how I set it up. I just duplicated it for 4 times, and everything is hooked up with the optic cable. to the solar panels, and it's also hooked up, well, technically it goes to the bat box to the solar panels. This one comes over here to this bat box, so that if it's there's a bunch of stuff cooking, both of the bat boxes will work all these machines, but they will not work the quarry or any of the things that I have upstairs. Those are powered by the geothermal only, which really actually lasts a really long time. If I had known about the pump when I started this whole thing, then I would have, I'm pretty sure there's lava straight below. I would have used the mining well, and then I would have put a tank on it and made it a pump and just pump lava straight up in there instead of having to make all the cells and bring it up here manually. But this is actually working pretty well. You see some copper just came through here, and of course I labeled everything in case I get anything from downstairs. I know I said I was going to put a chest that would feed this also, but I haven't done that yet, and I may do it at some point, but it's not really a big deal since I've got the quarry. I don't really see the point in mining anymore, unless it's just to go through and get all the nickelite to turn in for EMC, because or uranium. I don't even know what to do with uranium. See, so I've got this coal up here, and what I do is I put it in the macerator. Normally I can only stick a 32 stack. Well, that doesn't work with coal, sorry. If I put a 32 stack of ore in here, it'll make 64, so the transport pipe solves that problem, but coal is 1 for 1, I believe. We'll find out right now. Yeah, coal is 1 for 1, so still it gets pumped. I can just put it in there, it ends up in the chest, and I don't really have to worry about it. The extractor and the compressor were an afterthought. I really don't compress that much yet, and the things that I will compress I'm going to need right away, so there's really no point in making that any more automated than it is, unless we excuse me, unless we move to another base or start a new world or something like that. When Technic does an upgrade to the 1.3 version of Minecraft, I think at that point I'm going to start a new world, and I'm going to take all the lessons learned from this one and apply them next time, since this is basically just an experiment for me. I'd never heard of any of these mods except for Equivalent Exchange until I stumbled upon the Technic subreddit. So that's what's happening. I'm a couple days ahead recording now since it's Labor Day weekend, and I took today's Friday. I took it off work, so I made tomorrow's episode already, and this one will go up on Sunday. So I've got a couple of days to come up with a plan as far as what to do with the refinery and stuff like that. Maybe make a combustion engine to make electricity to power something, but I don't know what, because we got the solar power, we got the geothermal thing. So other than piping lava from somewhere to the geothermal generator, I really don't know what we would need. I'm not sure what that scary sound is. Not really sure what we would need more power for. So I don't know. I'll have to come up with something. There's also another oil thing. That's a huge turtle. Another one. There's another oil thing sprouting up over there. And I mean, I guess I could refine it all, but am I wearing him now? I didn't want to wear him. That's funny that they ding. I mean, we can refine it just for the sake of refining it, but I mean, if we don't have any combustion engines, it's kind of a moot point. So I'll have to figure out something to power with those things. I'm gonna let the cactus farm run because you definitely need the waterproofing stuff. So I only set that up just before I started the episode, and I didn't have a lot of time to let it actually make any cactus. But that's alright. We had enough to do what I wanted to do this episode. I wonder if we could get down there right now without getting killed by anything and see what's happening with this. Well, it's definitely working. I'm going to block off the water there. So we dried it up on the ground, and now it's going to go all the way, I guess, to bedrock. I don't know how deep those things are. But, yeah, it's going to go all the way down. So this will definitely finish before the next episode. And then I guess I'll have to refine it. So I think that'll do it for now. Not sure how long it's been, but that's really all I had for today. These pumps actually, for me, do a good enough job. This isn't a race. I'm not sure if it would be any better with gold pipe, which will hold more liquid at the same time. So maybe I'll have to try that out and see what happens. But anyway, I think that's going to do it. This was a really good experiment. I'm glad I came over here and did this because now I know that 4 redstone engines will pump stuff out of a thing just fine. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.